Brothers, by now I'm sure you've heard. Whatever force has decimated the lands of Gloucester now threaten our borders. Their strength is great, but it is nothing next to the power of Fatima. We must stop this advance, brothers, in her name. I ask that you, my Elite Three, pledge your lives to the cause.
My shield, my strength, and my life exist to serve her.
With her on our side, the Knights of the Holy Tree cannot fail.
My heart is with the others, Father. I fight for you and our queen.
Romulus blood, my old brother in arms. What power compels your corpse? Some unholy curse? Or might it be justice to punish us for our treachery?
Why, Captain, I thought Fatima was infallible. Surely you wouldn't be second-guessing her orders? Don't forget your oath, or her little gift.
The fruit of the Holy Tree. I pray I won't have to use it.
We're getting a lot more anime now. We have to fight the Knights of the Holy Tree. And whatever that seed was, it didn't look very holy to me, just my opinion. We can throw zombies at horses to stop them in their tracks, but you have to throw before the horse starts charging, and hit it while it's charging. It requires pretty good timing, so I often just dodge out of the way instead. That captain in the cutscene, the captain of the Knights, he didn't seem too sure about Fatima's intentions. But he insisted that the Knights do everything for her anyway, probably to keep their morale high. We also really have no idea what Fatima might do to them if they deny her orders or start questioning her. But hey, as a result of this drama, we get 3 anime mini-bosses to fight, so I'm not complaining. It is worrying, though, that the captain said Fatima was way more powerful than we are. I mean, I think we're pretty powerful. This room isn't too fantastic, but you know, they can't all be winners. These are the same guys with shields that we've seen everywhere, and we take them out the same way too. The only difference is that there's more of them, but that's not really a big deal. There is a reason they're appearing here in this level, though. The game is trying to remind us how to deal with these enemies in case we've forgotten since the, like 20 minutes ago. But it is just a quick reminder that only takes a minute or so, and it is very important for what's coming up next. Or, well, not what's coming up next, but what's coming up after what's coming up next. We'll get there. If you try to take on one of these guys without throwing your zombies at him, by hitting him from behind and grabbing him, it takes a while. It's far from the most easy way to take these guys out. Now this is actually a pretty neat battle. We just have to throw zombies onto the behemoth like we did before. The problem is that it's not easy to turn these guys into zombies. That's what our Muso meter is for. If we don't have the Muso meter at this point, it can actually be pretty difficult. There are a few normal guys that spawn amongst the shield guys, so you can get some zombies to take the shield guys out. But if the shield guys surround the normal guys, then your sword bounces off the shield guys. So you can't even grab the normal guys then. It's designed to make it really hard for you to make zombies to take out the behemoth. Okay, see, if I were in charge of the placement of soldiers, I might order the soldiers to stand behind the flaming barricades, not in front of them. So that way they could back up instead of getting exploded against them. You know, that's just my opinion. That's just how I would have done things.
You have taken many of my brothers already, but their faith was not pure, or they would not have fallen. But me, my belief is absolute. I cannot lose.
If you were the protagonist, I could see that mindset working out, but you're not the protagonist here, and the protagonist is kind of an evil jerk, the protagonist being us. So you're probably screwed. Anyway, this boss is called Skarsgård, and he's basically just a bigger version of these guys with shields we've been fighting so far. The only way to hurt him is with our zombies. Our normal attacks just bounce off. So after you figure that out, not that there's much figuring out to do, then Skarsgård is pretty much a piece of cake. After you deal enough damage to him, he collapses on his face, and that gives you plenty of time to hit him. Assuming other guys aren't hitting you at the time. You could surround him with other zombies like we did with, what was his name, Gloucester, in order to deal more damage to him, but it's kind of unnecessary. He's really a pushover. He seems pretty knightly, though. I guess he has that going for him. He believes absolutely in his cause. To the point that he decries other people who believe in the same cause, which might not be so knightly. But he's trying.